What's going on here? Rob here, Trev 2323, Jack of all trades, master of none. I'm working on my 4.5 horsepower yard machine. It's a Briggs and Stratton. I showed you how to change the oil, change the spark plug. This is the air filter right here. It's easy to change the air filter. All you do is unscrew it and try and do it one hand. All you do is unscrew it. It's a really long screw. And then you could actually take this to your local hardware store or take this wherever and order, pick up another one. But this isn't what I'm actually doing right now. Right now I want to get this off because I'm going to take off the carburetor. That's what. And this is the air filter right here. See, it pops out of here. And then I know my problem isn't the air filter. That's why I'm going to take off the carburetor and all the lines, because I took the air filter off yesterday, and if you run it with the air filter off, it should stay steady, but it still was like. So I'm gonna take off as much as I can right here on my own and figure out what's going on with the carburetor and just give it a good cleaning. Bear with me. Too funny. So I'm sitting here working on the carburetor. I was trying to get you the sizes to get the carburetor off. You gotta take the whole gas tank off. So here's a 10 right here, 10 millimeter right here, and 13 millimeter back here. But lo and behold, I dropped the bolt and I have no idea where I put it. Anyways, I'm going to take the 13 millimeter off, and then I'm going to take the hoses off, the spring off, and this right here, this little link right here. But I ain't going to take that off until I got the gas tank off. Alright, I pulled the spring off of right here. Pulled that spring off right here. This is actually coming out pretty easy. Now, I need two hands because I got to flip this over so I get this linkage out right here. But it just goes down and out, so I got to try to finagle this off of right here right now. Alright, I had to take the little spring off first that was connecting it. So I got my bolts and my spring right there, and after I took my little spring off, I was able to get this out of here, but you know, I had to finagle the gas tank around, kind of watch it so I don't break that. I'm going to blow this off really good right here, and then get a Phillips and start taking those screws off right there. Okay, why I'm taking this one apart is because I read, this is what I read, that it actually gets very dirty underneath here and clogged up. So that's why I'm taking it apart. Do I got an extra gasket for it? No, right now. But it's an old lawnmower, so you know me, jack of all trades, master of none, live and learn. So I'm going to take off these screws right here. There's 5 of them actually, so I'm going to kind of actually go like a car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, moment of truth. I took all 5 screws off of there. Take my time getting it off. And look at that, it's pitch black in there. There's actually dirt on the bottom of that too. I ventured it's like a filter. But that's pitch black dirty in there. And they said that you got to clean this out in here also. So the gasket is still there and the diaphragm is still there. So I don't want to break it because I don't have another one right here. So I'm going to try to take this off really neat if it's going to come off. Nope, it's not going to come off. I'm going to clean it just as is. Try to dump some of that. I'll get that out of there and put it back together. That's what it looks like from underneath. I actually, believe it or not, I just ran out of carb cleaner too. So I'm going to see if I can round up some other carb cleaner. I'm going to clean this out, spray that off right there, or clean that off best I can. I had to go get my headlight to put it on high. Look at all the dirt in there. There's a screen in there and it's packed with dirt in there. So I take it that's the part that you're supposed to clean out because that looks nasty. Now I have no carburetor cleaner, so what I actually got Q-tips, and I'm using gas and Q-tips to try to get that cleaned out. Dude, look at all that in there. It's like clay, like mud. That's how bad it is. That's my dilemma, getting that cleaned out right now, but I'm trying. Look at the difference now. Man, that was caked up with dirt. So I got that in there, so hopefully that was my problem. I'm going to put it back together. We'll see what happens. Alright, what I want you to see is how I'm putting this in. Look where that filter goes. That's the filter, and it's going right in that hole that all that dirt was in. So I'm hoping that was my problem. I'm going to put all the screws back on and then put it back together. I will be completely honest with you. The hardest part of this whole job was getting that little thing in there. And the reason why, when I took this apart and it kept idling real low, this kept going open, close, open, close, open, close. Now I don't know what's on this and Jack of all trades, master of none. It was going like this, but when I seen that this right here could be dirty underneath there, I figured I'd try that first, then I'll go from there. Now I'm gonna put the extra air filter on right now, prime it up 8 times, and we'll see what happens. Alright, one thing that I should have showed you I did, I don't remember if I did, I'm going to show you anyways, is I took that off working on it. Now I'm going to try to start it, so I'm going to put this back on right here. You take it off anytime you're working on any engine. Alright, well I'm going to prime it up, and then we'll see what happens. I'm going to set the camera up so you can see what's going on here. Alright, now mind you, all I did was clean out this carburetor right here. So I'm gonna clean off the whole lawnmower after this right here, but it might take 1 or 2 turns to start, but that is amazing. So if your lawnmower is a Briggs and Stratton like this, like I says, I was a Briggs and Stratton yard machine, and like I says, it was like it was gonna die out. It stopped, and then the carburetor kept opening and closing and opening and closing. I'm like, what the hell? I wanted to clean the carburetor, but when I took it apart and seen all that gum in the bottom, that's what was causing it. So the lawnmower is going to be, I'm going to wash it off and everything. I did the oil, showed you how to do the oil, showed you how to do the spark plug. Now I showed you how to do the carburetor on this one. I'm going to go ahead and do the blade a different time, but I'm going to cut my grass right now. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.